Hello, welcome to Fill in Your Grill. This video blog will be based on my assumption that the Cowboys are going to be in the Super Bowl this season. A lot of people are talking about how the Cowboys aren't going to make the playoffs. Now, let me just talk about the competition here for a second. The Giants, who I think are our biggest competition, with Odell Beckham Jr. and Victor Cruz coming back from injury, with that offense, they're going to be the most dangerous threat to the Cowboys this season, in my opinion. They look awesome. Losing their left tackle, that's going to be an issue. They brought in Jake Long, who hasn't been healthy his entire career, but it's a whole other subject. That offense is going to be dangerous, and it's as simple as that. But the Cowboys also drafted all defense this draft, minus the tight end in the 7th round, which I still really don't comprehend, but whatever. I'm not in the war room. I don't understand. Next on the list, the Philadelphia Eagles, who everybody's talking about winning the division this year. How? How are they going to win the division? I'm really just curious. I have no idea. They have 2 receivers and a tight end. They don't have a quarterback. I'm sorry, Sam Bradford. I have respect for you, but no. Mark Sanchez, well, I'm not even going to get into that. And then there's Tim Tebow. Yeah, okay. I'm really worried about their offense. Defensively, the Eagles did get better, but at the end of the day, they overpaid for a quarterback, and they're pretty much screwed. The Redskins, they're starting to rebuild the team the right way, drafting a tackle in the 1st round, a lineman. Good for you guys. Problem is, you don't have to expect RG3 to go back to his rookie breakout year. With his knees, I'm highly doubting it. So as of right now, the NFC East is a 2-race pony, which is the Cowboys and the Giants. Now, we're talking about also a team that was 1 play away from the NFC Championship game last year. Yes, they lost to Marco Murray. They lost the Offensive Player of the Year. They lost the best running back in football last season. That's a big loss. That hurts. It really does hurt. It hurts even more that he went to the Eagles. Fair enough. Now, with that offensive line, statistically was the best run-blocking offensive line in football last season. DeMarco Murray went 800 yards before someone even touched him. 800 yards before contact is an enormous number. That is offensive linemen that are making holes for you the size of Cadillacs. That's what happens. Now, Darren McFadden, unproven, but he was also in the black hole, no pun intended, in Oakland. The black hole of careers is Oakland. Sorry to tell everybody here that I'm sure you guys already know, Oakland sucks. And they always will suck because they don't know how to do anything. They're brutal. Darren McFadden was stuck there for his entire career. Now, he's going to be running behind, statistically, the best offensive line run blocking in the league. Then there's Joseph Randle, who this week decided to come out and call out DeMarco Murray. Probably not the best thing to do. I wasn't a fan of it. I like his confidence, but DeMarco Murray is exceptional. I'll give him that. Does he run to daylight? No, he doesn't. Now, to say anybody but the Cowboys in this division are going to the playoffs is a joke. You were just looking for clicks, and you were just upsetting people that actually watch football. The Cowboys offensively were the best team by far in the NFC East last season. And that's my opinion. It's one man's opinion. Now, Green Bay, 1 play away from beating them. The only thing that stopped us was we could not stop Aaron Rodgers because we had no pass rush. The Cowboys had no pass rush. It's that simple. They finished with something under 40 sacks on the season. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to the Cleveland Browns standard. And that's bad. Now they went all defense on the draft. Byron Jones, the exceptional athlete, if not freak athlete. Randy Gregory, essentially the best pass rusher in the draft, who they got in the 2nd round, just saying. And they got Lyle Collins as an unrestricted free agent. If you put him at left guard, they're going to be road grading people down. It's going to be like watching a bulldozer just go over people. It's ridiculous. So they were 1 play away. The Des Bryant no catch, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter to me anymore. The play's over. They could have won the game way before that if DeMarco Murray didn't fumble the ball. Just saying. So, look at the facts. They're Seattle. That's our biggest problem, in my opinion. But what did the Cowboys do last season? They went into Seattle and did something only one other team's done in the past 2 years. They beat Seattle in Seattle. And not only did they beat them, they ran all over them. It was a joke. That game was a joke. Dallas literally, for lack of a better term, whipped them around that field like they weren't even a football team. So, will the Cowboys make the Super Bowl? It's possible. Do I think they're going to make the Super Bowl this year? Yes. I don't see anybody stopping them. Des Bryant's a beast. That offensive line is just going to be pushing people to the floor all game. And the defense is completely revamped. How do you stop them now? And let's not forget one other tidbit, that Adrian Peterson wants out of Minnesota, and you can just tell by his tweets. He's talking about difference of scenery, how the owners have all the power, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't want to be there. If AP goes to Dallas, get ready for Super Bowl number 6. And that's the end of that. If Adrian Peterson's a Cowboy by the end of this offseason, Dallas is winning the Super Bowl. And I would bet everything I own on that, which isn't much, but I would bet everything I own on that. So at the end of the day, what do we know? Philly got worse, but Philly fans think they got better. The Giants got better, period. And the Redskins are starting pretty much to try protecting whatever quarterback they have throwing the ball next season. The NFC East is the Cowboys to lose. It's that simple. If they lose it, it's because they screwed up, not because the other teams were better. It's because they shot themselves in the foot, like they have in the past. And I've been watching the Cowboys a long time. If shooting yourself in the foot was a Super Bowl, they'd have 15. But this is what's going to happen. The Cowboys will be in Super Bowl 50, in my opinion. Will they win? I don't know. But do they have a chance to win? Everybody has a chance to win in the playoffs. And that's what it comes down to. All I got to say is, go Cowboys. Super Bowl 50 is going to be ours. And AP, come to Dallas.